Hello, Megha. Good
Hi,
evening.
good evening. Good evening, Subhash. So good to see you, especially after our last session where I couldn't interact with you very well. So I was looking forward to seeing you again. How are you doing?
Yeah. I was also looking forward to see you, and I'm doing good. But now I'm feeling better the moment
Uh-huh.
I saw you here.
Oh my God, that's such a lovely compliment. Thank you. Same here. I think the feeling is mutual.
Thank you.
So, how was your day?
My day was good, though it's as usual, but it
Mm-hmm.
went well. There was
Mm-hmm.
no rush hour or
Mm-hmm.
whatever I could do it
Mm-hmm.
peacefully. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very good. And I was eagerly waiting for this session, so now
Really?
I'm here. Yeah,
Same
because
here. When I saw your name, yeah.
uh, I was trying to book a session earlier,
Mm-hmm.
but I did not get the slot. So yeah, I am happy that at last I could book a session.
Same here. I was also so glad to see your name. Like, at last, I'll be able to speak with him after such a long time.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you are one of the first learners that I interacted with on Clapingo. One of the first in my first week, first or second week, I guess.
Yes. I also
Yeah,
remember that one.
right. Yeah, and
You
you've
asked
come such a
me.
long way.
You asked me about that if you get stranded in the middle of a sea in
Right.
your ship like that.
Hmm. Correct. Yes. And yeah, I remember that. And then we discussed something about my friend also being from Guwahati and Assam.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, okay. So, do you have any questions for today's session? As always, I think now the documents have just ceased to exist for you. So, do you have any questions?
No question, but I would like you to ask me
Uh-huh.
phrases or words, and I will
Mm-hmm.
try to give you the answer,
Mm-hmm.
or I will try to make sentences,
Mm-hmm.
and you can correct me. And if I
Hmm, this
don't know,
is
I will
nice,
tell you that I
actually.
don't know. So you can give me the meaning, and I will remember those things.
Okay, all right, fine. So, the first word for you would be siesta.
Siesta. Does it relate to our sleeping a small uh, period for a small period of time, sleeping
Mm-hmm.
at noon or afternoon?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's called as a siesta. And have you heard of this word called catnap?
Yes, catnap or power nap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes,
excellent.
I
So
have
you
heard.
know
Yeah.
about that.
Hmm.
Perfect. And do you know the meaning of bamboozle?
Bamboozle.
Yeah,
Bamboozle
bamboozle.
means if I say something or do something that the other person is get perplexed or something like that.
Mhm. In a way,
That
but in a more negative context. It's basically tricking somebody, like cheating someone, misleading someone.
okay,
So, yeah. So now that you know the meaning, can you try to make a sentence out of it? It literally means to trick somebody.
okay. When I was in trouble and
Mm-hmm.
I was in urgent need of money.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to bamboozle my boss, and
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately I got caught.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And unfortunately, you got caught. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. And do you know the meaning of insidious?
Pardon?
Insidious. Insidious.
Oh, insidious.
Yeah.
Mm, no, I don't know.
Okay. Insidious is actually a behavior where a person tries to, uh, who is secretly dangerous. Okay. He's trying to act all coy and not revealing a lot of information, but in his mind, he has some plans of being dangerous or doing something very harmful. So that is the meaning of insidious.
Is it adjective?
Yeah, it is used as an adjective. Insidious behavior, insidious person, insidious threats, right? So these are some examples. Okay, so that's all. So these are some three new words that are like literally on top of my mind. Like I have a small vocabulary list. I just took some words
Okay.
from
It's
that.
okay. Anyway, I have
I
learned.
shared it with you. Yeah, that is the meaning of insidious. I think there is a movie also by that name, right?
I haven't heard actually.
Yeah, I think there is. I think we can check it out. All right. And last word, it's a nice word. Mercurial. Mercurial. Mercurial.
Oh, mercurial.
Yeah.
That is not normal. That is something like capricious. A person, the mercurial
Uh,
behavior.
yeah, something that's very erratic. Someone who's very volatile. You don't know what they're going to do next or what is going to happen
Uh,
next. Right? Volatile. Very
or
erratic.
it can be used as capricious also.
Capricious.
Hmm.
Capricious. Could be. Can you tell me the proper capricious? Does it mean dangerous?
Not dangerous, but you don't know the person that you are dealing with is very much
Yeah.
unpredictable. You don't know what you will do in the next moment.
Uh,
Very much unpredictable.
okay. 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 Impulsive.
Yeah,
Yeah, impulsive, unpredictable, perfect. Yeah, then I think these both go pretty well. Yeah, a mercurial also means something that's very volatile, something changeable, something that's very unpredictable.
yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay. Cool. These are the words that I had for you.
Okay. So you something tell something about your life. It has been long, I think, more than 1 month that I met you here last time.
Yes.
So what
Yes.
is happening in your life? You are in Bangalore or Mysore. What is
Yeah.
going on?
I think a lot of changes are happening, not directly, but a little indirectly. With my best friend, she's getting married. Have I told you about this?
You told me about one visit to Kolkata, I think. Uh,
That was a school
separate.
friend. This is my best friend. Yeah, all my friends are getting married. Oh, just now it hit me. Okay, next week my best friend is getting married, and the last weekend we had a bachelorette party for her, and it was so much fun. We had lots of great pictures. We spoke till long in the night, just reminiscing about all our memories in college. Okay,
Okay, so
and
you
on
had a
18th.
blast.
Yeah, yeah, we had a complete blast, and she will be tying the knot next week. So I have to
Okay,
travel
so
to
where she
Mangalore.
hails from?
She hails from Mysore only.
Okay, okay. So you
Yeah,
in
my college friend.
okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, right. So exactly. So that is the big event in her life, but we are also getting very emotional for the same. Yeah.
So
What
nice
about?
things are happening.
Yeah, yeah. All positive things, all good
Yeah.
things. So correct. What about you? What are some major changes or interesting changes that have happened in your life in the last 1 month?
One news is
Mhm.
there that my
Yeah.
son has got a job in a bank clerical
Mm-hmm.
cadre,
Mm-hmm.
and he has been put on training. The training will
Okay.
be started from 20th
Mm-hmm.
June, it is from this
Mm-hmm.
month, and the training is scheduled
Mm-hmm.
in Lucknow.
Okay.
So this is the change that happened during this gap.
Okay. So congratulations to him on the new role. And
Okay.
is he excited about his training?
Yeah, yeah, he is very much excited.
So are you planning to visit him in Lucknow?
I am not accompanying him, but he will go along. Actually, he has got two other friends, so they three are going together. Yeah.
Okay. It's like the Three Musketeers. Three. Yeah. So always if you see a group of friends, I think three is like the magic number, right? When
Three
it comes to
idiots.
friends.
Three
Yeah,
idiots.
yeah. Three idiots, three musketeers. So when it comes to friendship, it's always like in three, in threes. So I remember that in the initial few conversations, fluency was a bit of an issue, right? There
Is
used
it?
to be a lot of pauses in the answers,
Yes, yes,
as
yes.
far as I remember. Now, there has been a complete shift in the way you communicate. You sound confident, your body language, your voice, everything. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah,
Especially your fluency, and you love learning new words, right?
yes,
So how do
definitely.
you manage to remember it? Like even today when I asked you the meaning, uh, for advanced level speakers and for you it might be easy to remember, but for a person who's a beginner, when they listen to these words, how can they remember it for a long time?
What I did initially, I just want
Mhm.
to share it that
Okay.
when I started doing all these things, how to remember the words.
Yeah.
Whenever I got a new word,
Mhm.
I found out the meaning of that word, and I took down all the words and meanings, and
Mhm.
I try to make a sentence also from there.
Okay.
So after a few days, after a week, I just repeat those words. I
Mhm.
took a revision from there
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
try to remember those words. But unfortunately, I did not have the opportunity to speak with anybody, so I could
Okay.
not use them actually. I in writing I use,
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
at office I have the opportunity to write so many
Yeah.
things, write
Yeah.
letters, notes, etc.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
whatever I got there, I wrote.
Okay.
And later now, still I'm doing this, but in a different way. Different in the sense that when I find a new word, I Google it, and then
Okay.
I take the screenshot of that meaning
Mhm.
and keep it in the mobile. And
Yeah.
whenever I feel that I have nothing to do, I just
Mhm.
take out those screenshot,
Yeah.
open the screenshot, and I
Mhm.
see the meaning, and I try
Mhm.
to repeat it, try to make sentence. Suppose I
Right.
was even today also while I was going to office on bus,
Mhm.
so I open the mobile, and there I saw all the screenshot that I had recently
Mhm.
taken, and I revised the words. So that's
Okay.
how I am doing it.
That's a great strategy. So whenever you're idle, you go through this repository of all your new words and you just keep revising it and keep in touch with it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. So from now on, if any learner asks me for tips on how to improve fluency and how to remember new words, I'll direct them to your channel. If you upload this video, so I'll tell them Subhash Paul has this YouTube channel. You can go and watch it. He's sharing all the tips.
I don't know how it came to my mind, but it was I did not see anybody doing this. It came to
Yeah.
my mind, and I started doing it. That taking the
Okay.
screenshot and then see the word meaning. So I find it is very easy. Also, it's convenient
Mm-hmm.
because anytime, anywhere, you can open the mobile and see the words. Because
Yes.
you don't have to carry a notebook with you to see the words, or a
Correct.
dictionary with you to see the words, what we used to do earlier times. But now we have got so many opportunities, and we can do it conveniently. It's how.
Yeah. So we have all the technology and comfort and convenience. Use it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I am making use of it fully.
Perfect. Good. Good for you. And you are on the right track. So there is a word in English for people who love new words, who love learning new words. Do you know that word by any chance?
No.
It's called as a logophile.
Logo file.
Hmm.
Okay, here I want to interrupt, and I want to ask you, because
Yeah.
the last but one class that I taken with one of the tutors,
Uh-huh.
she taught me to words, and she
Hmm.
told me that
Hmm.
when you take the next class, you ask the tutor.
Okay.
If she or he knows, then she will answer. If
Yeah.
doesn't,
Hmm.
then they will get to know. So
Hmm.
it will be beneficial for both, because
Yeah.
I will be revising
Right.
those words.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
she
Hmm.
taught me one thing is that those who loves to travel, there is a term what it is called,
Hodophile.
hodophile. Yeah,
Yeah.
HODO.
Yes. HODO.
Yeah, yeah, right, right.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
another one who loves to be in forest. So like the forest, roam in the forest.
Mm, I don't know. For forests, I am not able to remember.
That she told me that it's nemophilist.
Nemophilus.
N-E-M-O,
Uh-huh.
N-E-M-O, nemophilist.
Yeah. Nemophilus. So people who love traveling in forests or who
Oh,
like do
traveling in
research
forest.
about it.
Traveling in forest, yes.
Okay, okay, nice. Thank you. This was a new word for me. Nemophilist. Okay. Good, good. Yeah. So now you have a word to describe yourself. So next time if somebody asks you to give your introduction, you can say that you are a logophile.
Yeah, yeah. She told me that you can ask anybody that whether they are hodophile.
Absolutely.
So
Mhm.
if they know, then they will give you the answer. If they doesn't, then they will ask you. what photophile means, then you can tell them.
Yeah. So, are you a photophile?
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, those were the questions. And before I give you some other recommendations, one more silly word that came to my mind.
Hmm.
It's jibber jabber. Do you know the meaning of that? It's a very
No,
silly.
I have never heard of it actually. Today is the first time.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
just put it in the chat for you.
Hmm.
Okay, it's jibber jabber. It means very worthless talk, like useless, some nonsense when we talk. No, so that's called as
So it's
uh,
like a gibberish also. Yeah, we say
uh,
gibberish.
yeah, gibberish. I think words that are a little unclear, like yeah, basically the same, very unintelligible,
Now, when
meaningless.
somebody says nonsense things, so he was, yeah, it is generally say
Yes,
gibberish.
yes, gibberish, right?
Yeah.
It just sounded like gibberish to me. So similarly, jibber jabber, you can say that we don't have time for all this jibber jabber, or go to your desk, right? So
Okay.
it's like that. So yeah, that's a very quirky word I find. Okay, and coming to today's session, I think there is hardly any corrections as such because you are a very good speaker. I think you will be hearing this from a lot of trainers from now because you have gotten so good. Yeah. Before the session ends, one last question: which is your most favorite word in English?
Favorite word,
Mm-hmm.
maybe love.
Love. Okay,
Yeah.
lovely word. Okay.
Because whatever you have in your life, if there is no love, that is meaningless. Be it
Super.
from your wife or your son, your mother, your sister, whatever, your friend.
Yeah. So everything is worthless if it's not if
Yeah,
it does
you have
if it's
enough
not given
money
with love.
to
Yeah.
spend.
Yeah.
You are very wealthy, but nobody loves you. So it is all those things are meaningless. All those money, wealth are meaningless.
I
So in
completely.
your case, what is the word in your case?
Mm,
Knowledge.
current favorite is siesta. That's why I
Uh,
asked you that question.
so you like
Yeah.
to take siesta.
Yeah. Big fan of it.
In Three Idiots, remember that one that professor used to take siesta, and
Uh, uh,
during that time the this barber
the barber would
uh,
come and shave his face, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember. It was a very funny scene.